Hey, happy Canada Day, happy Independence Day. I'm out here in the Wheaton Mining District, and I'm really surprised that I got this camp spot. I thought for sure someone would have taken it by now since it's a holiday. It's one of the best spots here. It's got some privacy, it's got a fire pit, and it's right down by the river. But I got to do some quick maintenance on my bike here first. I'm going to head out on an overnight bike packing trip tomorrow, so I got to make sure it's ready to go. Bushcrafting level expert. I've got this winter-long Mountain Hero tonight, pretty good. Just waiting for the fire to burn down. I got a steak to grill up. It's been marinating all day long. I've got some potato and onion and pepper and garlic in here, some butter. I'm gonna throw it in the fire now, get it started up. I didn't want to say anything and spoil the moment. I just wanted to enjoy all that. Wow. So tomorrow morning I'm going to take off on an overnight bike packing trip. I've already ridden like 90% of these trails, but I'm just going to put it all together now into one big route. It's about 70 kilometers total. I mean, if you really pushed it, you could probably do it in a day, but there's a lot of climbing, a couple tricky sections, so probably best to spread it out over 2 days. But when I was here about a month ago, there's still a lot of snow out there, so I'm really hoping that it's melted off by now. But I'm going to go take shelter in the van from these mosquitoes and get some rest, and we'll get started up tomorrow. I'm not going to bring my stove along on this. I'm just going to bring some snack food along. I got some fruit and bars, nuts, chocolate, and some pepperonis. Alright, I'm all packed up here. I think I got everything. My sleeping bag, tent, mattress, food, water. I wish I didn't have to bring my big clunky hiking boots, but there could be a lot of snow up there in the mountains, and I don't want to trudge through it in my sandals. I moved my van over here to a different spot. Should be alright for the night. There's a lot of porcupines around here though, and I'm kind of worried that they might come around and chew up my brake lines or my tires, but there's not much I can do about it. The bike is running so much better with the new cassette and chain. Shifting nice and crisp now. It's way overdue to do that. This was all under snow when I was here a month ago. A lot easier going today. I still have to walk it, but it is a lot easier than last time. That's the Beaker climb finished up. Now I gotta head over that way. You can almost see the road in there. Gonna try to get that far today, then I'll come back around on this side and up and around near Mount Skookum there. Up or down, this part isn't exactly rideable. It's all eroded out. Need some trail maintenance here. Holy, I don't know if I can make it. So I can't get across there. The water is like a foot deeper than when I was here last time, and the current is so strong. I just tried to walk across and I couldn't make it. I felt like I was getting swept away. So that stinks. I'm gonna start heading back towards the van, and maybe I can spot another place to cross the river down there. I don't know. Well, that is truly disappointing. I really wanted to make an overnight bikepacking video for you guys, but it's foiled by the Wheaton River today, and I'm headed back to the minivan now. I guess I'm lucky that I was here a month ago and I got to see what was on the other side, but I guess that's critical to get here early in the season before all the snow melt floods the river. Alright everyone, it's time for plan B. I'm out here on the Klondike Highway now, and I'm going to try for the summit of Dail Peak. It's about a 9-kilometer round trip, so let's go check it out. Turns out this starts as an old mining trail. Looks like there's some ruins up here to check out. But it's another beautiful day in the north, I tell you. People have been wondering, when's the next bike tour? I don't really know. I don't really have anything planned. It's hard to plan anything with the travel restrictions right now. Well, I've been talking about South America, but what I'm thinking is that maybe this winter, to get an escape from the cold, I might take a plane down to Santiago or something and just rent a van, continue on with the van life, doing some summits down there. That's what really calls me. It's part of a tramway down there in the lake. You can see another building up there. Let's go check this out. See what it is. Appears to be a ventilation shaft. Wonder how deep it goes. Pretty deep. It's amazing, you don't realize that any of this stuff is here when you're down at the highway. I guess you don't make money cleaning up after yourself. You get your gold and you get out. It would have been interesting to be out here back when it was booming. The Chilkoot Trail is just over there. It's another big gold rush. They had a different kind of freedom back then. That's the mountain I'm headed for right there. Gotta head around to the other side of it. It's got a back door entrance. I'm surprised there's actually a trail here to follow. Usually in the Yukon, you're making your own trail. This could just be a sheep trail though. We'll find out real soon. Yeah, it was definitely a sheep trail. This whole hillside is covered in them. Gotta be careful which one you choose. I thought they were Dail sheep, but it could be mountain goats. It's hard to tell, they're too far away. Yeah, those are definitely mountain goats. It's pretty cool, I've never seen those before. Thought for sure they were Dail sheep. Just slowly getting there. Pretty good for a plan B though. Alrighty then, Dail Peak, summit obtained. That's actually a pretty good view there. It drops straight off here. Got Paddy Peak over there. Can almost see Mount Skookum off in that direction. And Montana Mountain's over there with an antenna on it. There's a trail across there. I think it might lead to that upper tram, so I'm gonna take the long way back and check that out. No rush to go back to the city. There's a spot down there by the lake where I can park for the night. So go down there. I got a couple beers left. That trail just ended and there's a added here. Let's see if we can find that upper tram. You can see the goats have been walking through here, getting a haircut. That was kind of a weird noise. What was that? Yeah, that noise is slightly concerning. Can you see that? What is that? There's something in there. I gotta stop playing around. Something may actually come out of there. That is creepy. I'm gonna head back to the van now and get some dinner. So, I'll see you there. Well, this is a good spot. I camped out here a few times back in the winter, and I don't think there's any mosquitoes, which is a bonus. But there's a paid campground right beside this place. It's got to be bad for business having free camping right beside it. I just popped in over there to see if they had showers, but they didn't. So here I am. Pretty good. Well, it's another beautiful day and there's no reason to rush back to the city, so I've driven further south on the Klondike Highway to the border town of Fraser, BC. And I'm going to head out on another adventure today. This is going to be a really long video. I'm going to bike up to Fraser Lake, then paddle across it, then try to get to the summit of Taiya Peak. So it should be an interesting day. I just stashed my bike behind me there. There's a couple of campers over there. They're probably wondering what I'm up to. I'm not too worried about them though, because campers and hikers are usually the nicest people around. I decided I'm not going to paddle across the lake. There's a nice broken in trail along the side of it, so I'm just going to hike it instead. There's another group of hikers over there. This must be a popular area. I'll probably start heading back to the city tomorrow. My beer situation has gone critical. I've only got one left. But there's supposed to be some rain coming, so it'll be a good time to get some rest and do a resupply. And then there's one more thing that I may or may not do here in the Yukon. Then might start driving south. Alright, that's what I'm headed for. I'm gonna head down here and pick up the ridge, and hopefully there's a route up to the top. It's such an unusual landscape here, all the barren rock. And the highway is literally right there, but I don't think I could park there because on the way back I'd have to go through the Canadian customs. So that's why I'm taking the long way around. But I feel like a lot of these rocks are just suspended by a pebble. One wrong move and you're crushed. Holy! This is insane. neat to just sit and watch the clouds spill over for a few minutes. It was also neat to look down on the Chilkoot Trail. I should probably get around to hiking that one of these years. It's about 5:30 now. Should be back to the van by 9:30. Charlie horse. Oh, my butt's soaked. Ah. Alright, I'm back in the same spot that I slept last night. Pretty good place, nice and quiet. Just gonna make up some canned chili, throw some pepperonis and hot sauce in there, and that'll be my night. Probably not gonna show that on video, but tomorrow I'm gonna head back into town, do my laundry, get all cleaned up, and start figuring out the next video. So thanks for watching, and thank you to Patreon supporters, and I'll see you in the next one.